Hello everyone, it's been a while, so I felt the need to talk about a few things. So here's an update about my YouTube channel. For the last couple of years, my family and I have had some setbacks, well, a lot of setbacks. To name a few, my mother had to deal with a serious medical condition which caused her to lose both of her lower legs. And recently, my older brother passed away. My younger brother took it upon him to arrange, well, just about everything, like clearing the apartment, dealing with the paperwork, and dealing with the funeral. That's a lot of things to deal with, both mentally and physically. So I'm very, very, very thankful for him. Having to deal with all that crap. But that's behind us now, although I have to take some time to process and accept his death. Of course, that affected my YouTube activities with a lack of content and a lack of engagement. And to be fair, those weren't the only reasons, and unfortunately, it's not going to change. My disability is also playing a part in it, especially when it comes to RC videos. At the moment, it takes a lot of effort to make RC videos on location. It's a physical strain to pick up the RC and the gear, carry it to a location, set it all up on location, walking around with a camera, packing up everything and clean up my gear afterwards. Especially the carrying and walking part are physically straining and pretty painful. For the amount of views on my videos, it's just not worth the trouble anymore. To be fair, RC videos were never popular on YouTube to begin with. But there's another reason. With the current financial climate, it's financially irresponsible to just ride around using fuel for both my motorcycle and my RC buggies for a video that costs more than it'll ever yield. It's not about the revenue, but the revenue is a nice acknowledgement. On the other hand, I'm not receiving a single penny from it, as every last cent is immediately deducted from my income. Since I'm disabled, I'm not allowed to improve my financial situation here. In short, the more I earn on YouTube, the less of an income I have. RC is an expensive hobby in itself, unless you already have the equipment. But YouTube has become a less affordable hobby, especially when you invest in things like cameras, sound equipment. I was about to buy editing software, and well, luckily I found out I'm not very capable of dealing with complicated software. I'm not tech savvy, so just wasn't going to happen. So, ironically, it's maybe for the best that my total view count is as low as it is. This all made me lose my enthusiasm to make videos, especially those on location. My 13-year-old channel has always been a speck of dust in this massive platform called YouTube. My number of subscribers, total view count, and revenue has been declining for years. As of now, after 13 years, I've earned almost 1 month's worth of income, and it has never paid itself back. YouTube itself hasn't been improving much lately. I notice that whenever I visit the homepage where videos I already watched are recommended over and over, even after leaving feedback. Same goes for channels I declared not recommend anymore. They just keep popping back up. In the early days of YouTube, it felt less crowded, and every channel, big or small, was given a chance on YouTube's homepage. And now it looks like it has become a platform for big media channels or corporations, and in my opinion there's too much content that doesn't belong on YouTube. But I won't go much deeper into that. One of YouTube's advice is to be creative, which is a half-truth. One needs to be creative, alright, but mostly with content within a popular subject or category. RC is a creative subject in itself, but it's not popular, not well known, and it's hardly recommended either. Luckily, there are a few big RC channels that are considered small or just about average compared with popular content YouTube channels. But I'm very glad they're there, as they keep the RC hobby alive. Another thing, when Google decided to take down Google+, and I know this is not a very popular opinion, I've lost a lot of engagement and the views went down immediately. As much as anyone disliked Google+, it was the only social network I really liked and enjoyed. One of the main things with Google+ was that you didn't need an account to watch on Google+. It was free to watch for the general public. It was also very easy to find RC communities and interact with the users. I got some great feedback from them back then. I don't know if the community tab is an alternative for Google+, but it's a very, very lousy one, especially for the small channels. YouTube has become a mess, especially now that the thumbs down counter has been disabled to the viewers. This is going to hurt the small channels. In fact, it will be a golden opportunity to increase the amount of disinformation, scam and clickbait content. I've never strived after big success with a big channel on YouTube, but some recognition would have been nice. I'm very, very, very thankful for the subscribers I have. Initially my channel was about promoting RC, showing the creativity and fun behind RC. It was and still is a channel where anyone can get advice about RC related problems. It's a library of modern, classic and rare RCs, their history, technical specs and setups, and sadly it's not getting exploited. In my area, RC is getting obscure and I notice a lack of interest in general. The European Union has set limiting regulations on the sale of model engine fuel, and now it's almost impossible to buy it. There's no hobby shop in my area anymore, and hobby shops won't mail fuel. So I sort of quit. Not with the hobby itself, but with filming on location. I've filmed every RC I have already, so there's nothing new I can show anyway. I will post projects, but because of the financial impact that usually go hand in hand with such projects, those will be rare. I will keep posting helmet camera videos, because those were originally meant as channel filling videos for in between RC videos. But the point to those videos are mainly about awareness and education for every road user. There are just too many idiots on the road, and if my videos help save only one rider or driver out there, I'll be very pleased. You can also point and laugh at my impatience or test your own patience watching my traffic light videos. And they'll help out the small content creators, since they're allowed to use the footage, of course after asking for permission first. I'll leave you with this for now. As you can see, I'm working on a small project at the moment, so you can at least expect to see 2 videos in the future.